This is a good example of when you think a panel is flat, you do you coat it with paint and then you sand it down, block sand it essentially, and you see all these little areas that are just really slight depressions that you really can't hardly even feel. Um, but they're there, and when you put shiny paint on them, clear coat, you see all of that. It looks like a wavy surface. So all of that has to be skim coated with a good, very good quality skim coat, and then flattened, and then block sanded. Otherwise, it would be very, very wavy. And some of that waviness is from the factory. The factory didn't always make panels completely straight. So this is the entire surface coated. I did a little bit of sanding on it, but coated with this expensive glaze, it's called. And then you sand this down until very little of it really is left. It's just flattening those very subtle areas that were low. So we'll do the sanding next. Get a better look at it this way because the light. It's a little bit sanded. You see most of the finished product here. It's very flat, unsanded primer at this point because I want there to be like a shell on there because my final sanding will be a 600 wet sand, and you want to do that on a virgin surface that hasn't been hit with anything finer or anything coarser than 600. Otherwise, with the metallic, this is Azure Aqua, but it's got the metallic in it. It's not a solid color. It's same for this. It's going to be a green metallic, and that metallic will work its way into any sanding scratch that the eye can't pick up on. But if you sand it with 600, it won't. That's fine enough that the paint will grab, but it won't. But the sanding scratches are small enough that it won't attract or the metallics in the paint before it dries won't migrate into that crack. So that right there is probably 8 to 10 hours of work just for this door. 8 to 10 hours. But I think we got it pretty flat. Pretty flat. Quick look. Today, end of the day. Again, more work on that side. I think I'm getting closer anyway. Got to do the bottom. Still got a couple little areas that are not quite exactly right. Little area here. Got to do. More passes. These were all it's almost like it got caught in a hailstorm or something. Just little dings everywhere. I pulled this one out, and then I hit one out here from the other side. We'll sand that down. Further prepped and painted the front. Going to have a good amount of flattening to do there. Won't be able to hit it from the other side very well. So we'll be able to get a little bit, but reduce the amount of body filler in there. And just went around on surfaces that I was that are prepped. And this is really a guide coat where I sand these down and I see where any spots like that, little dings like that, it'll leave the paint there, and then I can do the body work on them. It's first pass of the transition right here. Several more passes, no doubt. put some primer. This is the one. This is the one panel that was actually pretty good, which is nice. Put some primer on that. I can feel some bumpy areas there. So again, kind of went around to different areas. Probably the biggest single accomplishment, probably 5 hours of today, was I'm pretty satisfied that I have this after 10 hours of work. I have this completely flat and ready for final sanding prior to paint. So I'll put that one aside for now. Still haven't touched the other side of the stuff, but good 9 hours and a lot of forward progress today.